Alrighty guys, so we're back here. We're gonna do, figured I'd do a little fly tying video, so we're gonna do an Alcare Caddis. I just started tying these tonight. Figured I'd give them a shot. I think I've done like 5 or 6 so far. So we got a size 14 hook here. Put that in the vise there. And we'll start off with our thread. Start right behind the eye here. And then just come down. All the way down here. Come to about the hook point. Take off your tag end. And then we got our wire. Just a little bit of silver wire. Nothing too crazy. So we'll snip off a little piece there. And we're going to tie that in. Now we'll tie this in where it's facing us, or me, you if you're tying this. And we'll take that to the back there. There we go. We got some hackle here. Grab us a piece out. Get you a nice little thin piece. You can see where that gets wider and then where it gets thinner. We're going to use the thin part. So we're just going to cut that off. Kind of clean all these little pieces off. We'll leave a bit of stem there, and same thing. Tie that in. And we're going to come up to about middle of the hook, right by the hook point there. And we're going to put some dubbing on. Get a little bit of wax. And then we got our hare's mask. And I'm just going to put some of this on here. Just spin that on the thread. And come down to the hook where the hook bends there. And then we're just going to wrap up. Put a little more. And just kind of make that even. And what we're going to do is just wrap our wire here. Just some nice even wraps all the way up to our thread. And do about 4 or 5 wraps. That looks good. And twist off our wire. And then we can grab the hackle here and do the same thing. We're just going to wrap this all the way up. Oops. Hopefully that stays on there. Just come back a bit. Wrap that back. I need to make this light some. There we go. Alrighty, and then we're gonna, sorry about that. Get some of these out of the way. Come along the top here. Just cut kind of a ramp on the top there. This is what our elk hair is going to lay on. Alright, and we got some elk hair here. I'm going to cut off a little patch here. Grab a nice little clump. And grab that, so it'll be about like a pencil if you were to have a diameter of a pencil. And then we're going to clean off all this under fur. Just get all that off of there. Got most of that. Then we're going to get our stacker. Put our fur in the stacker. Tips down. Whoops. That's alright. And we're just going to kind of tap that. And you can see all those hairs are nice and aligned there. So we'll pull these out. They should be pretty even. Pull a lot of that out of there. And we want it just at the bend of the hook there. So I'd say that's pretty good. And we're going to take a couple of loose wraps. 1, 2, and then when we're at this point, we're going to pull up on the thread, tighten that down. There we go. And you're gonna I'm gonna have to clean that up a bit, but cut this straight up from the eye hook. From the eye of the hook. Jesus. There we go. Looks pretty good so far. And then, oh shoot. Oh man. Broke my thread. Let's see if I can mend this. I might have to edit that. I kind of broke my thread, but let's see. I have a little UV resin, see if that'll stick on there. should. Alright. I'm going to throw down another little coat here, a little string. Hopefully this works. Kind of broke my thread. Alright. And we're going to give this a whip finish. And what I'm going to do is put some UV resin on this little piece of wire here. There we go. And just kind of rub some of this on the thread. There we go. And just gonna give that a couple of whip turns there. Make sure this is straight. Pull that knot. There we go. And we can cut these tag ends here. Alright. We got a bit of a straggler there as well. Get him out of the way. There we go. Alrighty. And now get, where did our wire go? We lost it, but we'll get another little piece here for our last little touch here. I'm gonna just put a drop of resin here on the top, all around the thread here, bottom. And we'll cure it. Now I kind of broke the thread there on accident, but I think it'll hold up all right. A little bit of resin on there, so it won't be too bad. But there you have it, a little Alcare Caddis. Not too bad. There we go. Doesn't look too bad, huh? Alrighty, guys. Well, I'll see you in the next one.